Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 8.
Now Hill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Coming left is Kamara. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And now we get a timeout call. On the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 4th down, the Saints bring on their new punter for 2021, Blake Gillikin.
He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
That's returnable now for Smith.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, this defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Great. Check 13. Check 9. Check 9. Hey!
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
Some shit, bro. Like, you really garbage as shit, bro. That's your bum ass on, nigga.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say...
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Hill. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hill. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Here's Hill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach.
He's got a man, complete. 20, 10.
Come on, bring it, baby.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 89 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Kamara trying the right side. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch two.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch the twist. Watch twist. 36.
Off play action. Newton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. They juked him. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give to Kamara running right. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Now it's Hill. And that is incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Don't try my gangster, bruh. Don't try me, bruh. Try somebody else, fool. Don't try me, bruh. Bum ass nigga.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
I gotta get out there.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Hill. And it's one thing by Nick Bell. And it gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. These two teams all tied after one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, this is Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hill. And he'll slide to the hole here. Still a little shy of the first down. The Saints on 3rd down. 4 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he will have the first before he's brought down under the chalk and a try. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Following the pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. They go play fake. That's Hill. Out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Marquez Callaway, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Saints have taken the lead. Right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So the extra point good, and the rugby call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to penny deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some good position for your defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake pick up the interception. He'll look to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Did that same cheese fake gonna work from last time, bro? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You dumbass nigga.
Second and 21. A lot of ground to cover.
Nigga, sorry as shit.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. He's going to air one out for
I'll take this. Oh, good day. Let's go. Bum ass nigga.
Second the third time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. They will fumble and get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play call from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense. They try to get him some contract.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. Throwing on second and 8. Hill looking long for Thomas.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Back into the crowd and intercepted.
They ain't gonna let him get. They ain't gonna let him get up.
And the Panthers are going to take over at the 11-yard line. The running go out has been a first-round pick on a defensive back. Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right. And you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now we have the first and he works free. And he's got some space here. He's at the 40, the 20. DJ Moore, 89 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Pardon me, the big key is to stop being a big passing attack.
You tell me.
Being able to attack.
As soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12. Hill looks to throw. Got a man, it's Ricky Seals-Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Rolling to his right. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Newton. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Tight dog. 8.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Newton. Again, he finds Moore. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good. And then we'll get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
A very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. Final play of the half here, Winston. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Alert three. Alert three. Gun. Gun. Six guys. Check six guys.
Play action. It's Newton. He'll buy some time right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Running with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Hill. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss. Kamara left side. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
20. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Gun. Check 50. Check 37. Check 37.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Thomas has got it, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
20.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 5. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. Cam looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4. There he goes left side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Callaway. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They'll turn to Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They fake the give. Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson. 81 yards. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Dwayne Washington. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
So here we go on 4th. Hill. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Cam to throw. Pass complete. Thomas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Newton. Get the connection there. It's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Here's Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down at 5. Now Newton. Being chased out left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Throwing is Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
Newton to throw. Buying time to his left. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie in.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
That touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll try and run it in, and they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the two-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3.